You guys with one game off, one that's going to be fulfilled by non-first team players. Right now, I guess you really appreciate actually playing games, don't you? What's it like kind of living through it from your perspective? You're going test to test in a way, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose so. But we're just thankful that we have some sort of normality in our lives. We can continue to do our job. And like yesterday's a massive positive, getting a full negative screening across the board, players, staff. So it shows that the environment we've created here is working, and we're ready to play football matches whenever called upon.
It was interesting. I just looked at Nuno's presser and some of the things he said, put it into perspective. He said, we're in our bubbles, we're really safe. We can touch and we can hug. And I think kind of most of the population have probably even forgotten what that's like, let alone playing football, and some people even doing their job.
Yeah, I suppose we're lucky in a way that we've got a really safe environment where we can do we're a contact sport, but obviously travelling and hotels and things like that, it's all made very safe for us. So whilst we're in these bubbles of our teammates and staff, I suppose we can be as normal as possible, which is nice because it's been a far from normal year.
You obviously are doing things right. So how disappointing is it then to see a lot of people aren't, and not only are they not doing it, but then it appears all over kind of social media?
Yeah, obviously football is going to be scrutinised at a time like this, and so we have to be extra careful. You understand that mistakes can be made, but yeah, you just want people to learn from those mistakes and do the best to help out the country and the sport.
I know that, I don't know your family situation, but the fact you haven't been tested and now you're going to be twice a week, it must come as quite a relief to all of you.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously tested a lot last season, and then it gets a little bit less regular this year. But to see the EFL are going to put a structure in place to be tested more regularly, it can do no damage. So yeah, it's good for the players, and obviously that leads on to their home lives and extended families.
You're looking forward to the game, going back up to Old Trafford? Still,
Yeah.
I imagine lots of familiar faces and friendly faces up there for you.
Yeah, it's probably more on the staff than the players, but no, it's a great stadium to play at. Obviously, spent 3.5 years in the first team, but a lot of time in the academy and things like that. So yeah, it's great to see how well they're doing in the league again, and I think it's good for English football that Manchester United title contenders. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And your path just probably briefly crossed with Solskjaer, didn't it? I mean, he was landing about at the same time.
Yeah, he was my reserve team manager for 6 months to a year. So yeah, cross paths with Ollie, and obviously played with Fletch and Michael Carrick. So yeah, like I said, there's more familiar faces on the staff than the playing staff.
What was he like as your reserve team manager? Did you get the sense then that he was going to go off and one day come back and manage Manchester United?
Yeah, it was very natural to him, and at the time I thought he was great for the young strikers. He's like the moves, and he's a natural finisher, and I'm really pleased for him that he's gone on to be a success at Man United.
Genuine title contenders. I mean, obviously they level on points with Liverpool. What would it mean for him to then go on and win the league? I mean, that's probably one of the greatest sports stories, isn't it? Bearing in mind his history at the club to start with.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's not been a title challenge for 7-8 years now, so obviously it's still early days. We're not even halfway through, but yeah, the way they're playing and the players they've got and the attacking flair they've got, then the signs are looking good, even though they'll probably want to play it down right now.
I just find it's a free crack for you lot, isn't it? So in a way, it's a nice game to have. I know sometimes the FA Cup isn't everybody's priority, but you get to go up there and you get to give it a go, don't you? And it's sort of pressure off, and there's very few games where, in a sense, the pressure's off.
Yeah, it's exactly right. We've got nothing to lose. It'll be a good stadium, good pitch, maybe chance to see our new signing. And so yeah, it's a positive game for us. We can go up there and try and show everyone what we've got.
Thank you. Cheers.